I had always considered myself an average astrophysicist, tucked away in the observatory, far from the bustling world outside. My work was my life, and I found solace in the stars. It was during one of those tranquil nights, while I was studying the Andromeda galaxy, that my ordinary existence took an extraordinary turn. "Dr. Evelyn Harper?" A voice echoed through the dimly lit observatory, startling me out of my reverie. I turned to see a man in a sharp, dark suit standing in the doorway. His presence was commanding, yet his eyes held a hint of intrigue. "Yes, that's me," I replied. "How can I help you?" "My name is Agent Carter, and I represent a covert branch of the government. We need your expertise for a classified mission. Details cannot be disclosed here, but your skills are essential." I blinked, trying to process his words. A classified mission? It sounded like something out of a spy novel, not my quiet life of research. I don't understand," I stammered. "Why me?" "Because, Dr. Harper, you're the best at what you do. We need someone with your knowledge of Andromeda," he said, handing me a sealed envelope. "Read this. If you accept, meet us at the coordinates provided." As quickly as he had appeared, Agent Carter was gone, leaving me with a whirlwind of thoughts and a heavy envelope in my hands. I tore it open, revealing a letter marked with the highest level of secrecy. My eyes scanned the document, and with every word, my pulse quickened. Within 24 hours, I found myself at a hidden military base, surrounded by technology and personnel unlike anything I had ever seen. The air buzzed with urgency and anticipation. "Dr. Harper, over here," Agent Carter called, beckoning me towards a sleek, futuristic spacecraft. "Meet the rest of your team." There was Dr. Lucas Trent, an exobiologist with a reputation for being a bit of a maverick, Captain Elena Ramirez, our pilot, known for her daring maneuvers, and Dr. Maya Singh, a physicist whose theories on dark matter had revolutionized our understanding of the universe. "So, you're the stargazer," Lucas said with a grin as he extended a hand. "Nice to meet you, Evelyn." "It's a pleasure," I replied, shaking his hand, though I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. "Don't worry," Elena said, her voice calm and reassuring. "We'll figure it out together." As we settled into the ship, Agent Carter briefed us on our mission. "We've detected a signal originating from Andromeda. It's unlike anything we've seen before. We believe it could be a message, possibly from an intelligent civilization. Your task is to investigate and decipher its origins." A shiver ran down my spine. Contact with an intelligent extraterrestrial civilization? The implications were staggering. With a final nod, we strapped in, and Elena began the launch sequence. The engines roared to life, and within moments, we were hurtling through space, leaving Earth far behind. Days turned into weeks as we journeyed through the void. The ship's advanced propulsion system made the distance to Andromeda feel almost trivial, but the weight of our mission kept us all on edge. Approaching the source of the signal, Elena announced one day, breaking the silence that had settled over us. "Brace yourselves." The ship decelerated, and we gazed in awe at the sight before us. A massive, artificial structure floated in the darkness, emitting a soft, pulsing light. "What is that?" Maya whispered, her voice tinged with wonder. "It's magnificent," I breathed, unable to tear my eyes away. As we docked with the structure, an airlock hissed open, and we stepped into an alien world. The interior was a maze of corridors, illuminated by an otherworldly glow. "Stay close and keep your eyes peeled," Elena instructed, her hand hovering over her sidearm. We ventured deeper into the structure, guided by the signal that had drawn us here. Suddenly, the corridor widened into a vast chamber, at the center of which stood a towering monolith covered in intricate carvings. "Look at this," Lucas said, his voice hushed. "These symbols, they're a language." Maya and I moved closer, examining the carvings. "It's a message," I said, my heart pounding. "A greeting, perhaps. But there's more. Coordinates, a star map." "A map to where?" Elena asked, her brow furrowing. "Only one way to find out," Lucas replied, a mischievous glint in his eyes. Using the star map, we navigated through the structure to a hidden chamber. As we entered, the air shimmered and a holographic figure appeared before us. "Greetings, travelers," the figure intoned, its voice melodic and soothing. "I am Orion, custodian of this archive. You have journeyed far to find us." "Who are you?" I asked, stepping forward. "We are the Altharans, a race that once thrived in Andromeda. Our civilization fell long ago, but we left behind this archive to guide those who came after us," Orion explained. "What happened to your people?" Maya inquired, her voice filled with empathy. "A cataclysm of our own making," Orion replied, a note of sorrow in his voice. "We harnessed a power we could not control. It consumed us, leaving only echoes of our existence." The chamber darkened, and scenes from the Altharan history played out around us. We watched in awe as their advancements and achievements were revealed, followed by the devastating collapse of their society. "We left this message as a warning and a beacon," Orion continued. "Learn from our mistakes. Use the knowledge we have preserved to create a better future." As the hologram faded, we stood in silence, the weight of Orion's words heavy on our minds. With the Altharan knowledge safely stored in our ship's database, we prepared for the journey back to Earth. The return trip felt surreal, as if we had crossed the threshold between reality and a dream. "We did it," Lucas said one evening as we gathered in the common area. "We made contact." "More than that," Maya added. "We've been given a gift, a chance to learn and grow from the legacy of a lost civilization." Elena smiled, her eyes reflecting the distant stars. "And we did it together." As we approached Earth, Agent Carter's voice crackled over the comm. "Welcome back, team. We have much to discuss." We docked at the base, and a sense of anticipation filled the air. The world was about to change, and we were at the forefront of that transformation. Back on Earth, the Altharan knowledge was disseminated among the scientific community. Advances in technology, medicine, and energy began to reshape our world, ushering in a new era of prosperity and exploration. "Dr. Harper, your discovery has changed everything," Professor Larson, the head of the Lunar Academy, said during a press conference. "The implications are staggering." "It's not just my discovery," I replied, glancing at my teammates. "It was a team effort." As the months passed, the bonds we had forged during our journey grew stronger. Lucas continued his research into exobiology, making groundbreaking discoveries. Maya's work on dark matter took on new dimensions, influenced by the Altharan knowledge. Elena, ever the adventurer, began planning our next mission. One evening, as I walked through the observatory, I felt a sense of contentment and purpose. The stars had always been my sanctuary, and now they held even more promise. "Evelyn," a familiar voice called out. I turned to see Agent Carter approaching. "We have a new mission for you." I smiled, my heart racing with anticipation. "Where to this time?" He handed me a new set of coordinates. "A signal from the Orion Nebula. We need your expertise." I nodded, excitement bubbling within me. "Let's get started." Our new journey took us to the heart of the Orion Nebula, where we encountered a mysterious phenomenon, an energy field unlike anything we had seen before. "Careful," Elena warned as we navigated the dense clouds of gas and dust. "This place is teeming with activity." The energy field pulsed with a strange, rhythmic pattern. As we approached, our instruments detected an anomaly, another signal. This one encrypted. "Can you decode it?" Lucas asked, his eyes wide with fascination. "I'm working on it," I replied. my fingers going as fast as they could. It's a complex encryption, but I think I can crack it. Hours passed as I worked tirelessly to decipher the signal. Finally, I cracked the code, and a message appeared on the screen. Welcome, travelers. You have reached the threshold of Orion. Beyond this point lies the gateway to new worlds and new knowledge. Proceed with caution, for only the worthy may pass. As we ventured deeper into the Orion Nebula, we encountered the gateway, a massive, ancient structure emitting a brilliant light. This is it, Maya said, her voice filled with awe. The threshold of Orion. The gateway hummed with energy as we approached. I felt a strange sensation, as if the structure was scanning us, judging our worthiness. What's happening? Lucas asked, a hint of fear in his voice. It's evaluating us, I replied, my voice steady. We need to prove ourselves worthy. Suddenly, the gateway pulsed, and a beam of light enveloped us. For a moment, I felt weightless, suspended in a sea of stars. Then, the light faded, and we found ourselves standing on a lush, vibrant planet. Where are we? Elena asked, her eyes wide with wonder. We've crossed the threshold, I said, a sense of excitement bubbling within me. This is a new world. As we explored the planet, we encountered strange and wondrous creatures, each more fascinating than the last. The air was filled with the scent of exotic flowers, and the sky shimmered with hues of pink and gold. This place is incredible, Lucas said, his voice filled with wonder. It's like nothing we've ever seen. And it's just the beginning, I replied, my heart pounding with excitement. There's so much to discover. As we delved deeper into the new world, we discovered remnants of an ancient civilization, much like the Altharans. Their technology was advanced, their knowledge vast, but their fate remained a mystery. This place is a treasure trove, Maya said, her eyes gleaming with excitement. We have so much to learn. And so much to share, Elena added. We need to bring this knowledge back to Earth. With the data we gathered, we prepared to return home. As we stood on the threshold, ready to cross back into the Orion Nebula, I felt a sense of fulfillment and anticipation for the future. We've done something incredible, I said, looking at my team. We've crossed the threshold and discovered new worlds, but there's still so much to explore. And we'll explore it together, Lucas replied, a grin spreading across his face. As we stepped through the gateway, I knew our journey was far from over. The universe was vast, filled with mysteries and wonders waiting to be discovered. And with my friends by my side, I was ready to face whatever lay ahead. Back on Earth, the knowledge we brought from the threshold of Orion sparked a new era of exploration and discovery. The scientific community was abuzz with excitement, and new missions were planned to explore the far reaches of the universe. Evelyn, you've changed the world, Professor Larson said, his voice filled with pride. Your discoveries have opened up new possibilities for humanity. It's not just me, I replied, smiling at my team. We did it together. As I looked up at the night sky, I felt a sense of peace and purpose. The stars held endless possibilities, and I knew we were just scratching the surface of what lay beyond. With a heart full of hope and determination, I embraced the future, ready to embark on new adventures and uncover the secrets of the cosmos. For in the infinite expanse of the universe, there were always new horizons to explore and new stories to tell. The end of one adventure is just the beginning of another. As long as we have the courage to seek out the unknown, the spirit of discovery will guide us to the stars and beyond.